Hey guys, FXP420 here, back with a contest entry for Travis, vinyl on video. And you asked for records or CDs that had food on the cover, and also rainy day records, stuff you listen to while it's kind of gloomy or raining out. So I do have a couple for each entry. I don't have a lot of the food records. You said you had a lot in your collection. I'd like to see what you have, because I really had a hard time with this one. I think I only found 2 or 3. I think 2 records that had food on the cover. Although most of my collection does consist of hip hop, so I know it's maybe a little bit different in that aspect, but still, I tried to go through it best I could, and I couldn't come up with too much. But anyway, I'll just show what I do have. The first one isn't even a record. It's just a cover for slip mats, but I thought I'd show it anyway. Not part of my contest entry, but still, I thought it'd be funny. So it's called Butter Rugs, is the name of the slip mats. They're slip mats by DJ Cuber, and there's a piece of toast right here with the slip mat on it. I thought that was just kind of funny. Not part of my contest, but I still wanted to show it since I couldn't come up with too much otherwise. So now let's get into the vinyls. The first is MED, Blue and Madlib, the Burgundy EP. And on the cover right here, there is, where is it? There's a pig right here roasting. And there's a carp right here. I guess it's considered food, even though it's not. Peanut butter, which is actually called panic butter, but it's peanut butter. Butter. What else we got? That's basically it for this one. So this is a pretty good record too, actually. I definitely recommend this. And it's on Burgundy vinyl as well, the reddish vinyl. Pretty nice. Sorry, let me just fix the camera a little bit. Okay, next is Mr. Liff, I Phantom from 2002. And this one only has a couple things as well. It has a drumstick right here, a piece of pie, and some french fries. Okay, and also there's beer right here. Beer's food, right? Sure, you can live on beer. That's it for that one. A bunch of other stuff on there that's not food related. So that's it. That's all I have for the food records, Travis. I'd love to see what you have, because I really couldn't come up with much for that one at all. Looked at all my CDs, all my records, and really couldn't come up with too much. So let's get to the rainy day stuff. I noticed that I don't really have a particular, I guess, genre or something that I go to every time it rains. I just I go with what I go with. I don't really get in that much of a different mood musically, because when it rains, although I do tend to listen to more instrumentals, I noticed when it rains. And I guess jazz, a little bit more jazz in that aspect, but not so much. And then definitely more instrumentals though. So I would show, the first one I want to show is K-Def's One Man Band. This actually came out this year, and I definitely highly recommend it for instrumentals. They're hip-hop instrumentals obviously, but I definitely recommend it. Really nice, chill, just kinda, definitely recommend checking this out if you're into instrumentals at all. Next is, and actually, yeah, only 2 CDs. The second CD is Guru's Jazzmatazz Volume 1. This is, if you don't know who Guru is, he is a MC from Gangstar. He is the MC, and the DJ was DJ Premier from Gangstar. Pretty well-known group in the hip-hop community. So this is a collaboration record, basically, of hip-hop and jazz. It's a hip-hop jazz fusion record, and it's got Guru on the vocals and a lot of jazz musicians doing the actual music. So you got people like Roy Ayers, Donald Byrd, also kind of hear Courtney Pine, Ronnie Jordan, Andia Davenport, Lonnie Smith, Gary Barnacle, Zachary Bro, I'm not really sure how to say it, I'm sorry, DC Lee, and Simon Law do the music. So definitely a really, really good release right here though. I definitely recommend this for just jazzy hip hop. And what's cool about this was all done like live in the studio. Everyone came in, did their piece, and that was that. It sounds great too. So let's move on to a couple more rainy day records. I know I've used to always listen to this when it was kind of like a rainy, overcast kind of mood, and it's Aesop Rock's Labor Days. He is a New York hip-hop artist. Well, now he lives in California, as far as I know, but he's originally from New York. This is one of his earlier albums from 2001. It might be, might be one of his best-known albums. Maybe not anymore, but it used to be. But a really good album. I definitely recommend checking this out. And in my opinion, it's definitely got that mood where good for, you know, rainy day music. Next, we got the compilation, which is Rapid Transit, and this is on Chocolate Industries record label. Basically, this is a instrumental compilation of like electronic hip hop type music. So you got people on here like Prefuse 73, Roots Manuva, East Flatbush Project, Push Button Objects, some more Prefuse 73, Rec Center, F1. Got a remix or two by LP from Company Flow, but this is the kind of stuff I like listening to when it's raining out. Just kind of like down-tempo electronic hip-hop instrumentals. Next is a pretty recent record, came out this year, I believe early this year, late last year, which was Pillow Fight. I believe it's subtitled, yep, subtitled Pillow Fight. And this is Dan the Automator from Deltron 3030 and Emily Wells. Basically, Dan does all the music, Emily does the vocals, and she also does some of the music as well. Excuse me. This is more like a poppy, I guess, hip-hop, poppy, electro type stuff. The beats are more, I want to say, in the hip-hop kind of vein. But really great record, and definitely one I like listening to when it's that kind of rainy mood as well. Yeah, so that's it. Definitely recommend checking that one out as well. Notice there's not a lot of pop records I'm really into, but that's definitely one of them that I really enjoyed. And last is a jazz record I wanted to show, which is one I tend to listen to a lot when it's that kind of day, which is Weldon Irvine's Liberated Brother. Now, one of my favorite jazz records next to right here. Really, really great stuff. And it's unfortunate that he took his own life like he did, but if you don't know who Weldon Irvine is, definitely check him out. Definitely recommend looking him up on YouTube, giving him a listen. So that's it. That's what I got. Not a lot, but I didn't want to make it too long, and like I said, I couldn't find too much for the food part. Yeah, so thank you for watching, and Travis, congratulations on all the subs, man. You definitely deserve them, and you definitely deserve a lot more. You know, you're definitely a great dude. You've always been really cool with me. So thanks for having the contest, and peace, guys. Have a good day.